Super Robo Tyson Alpha 3! It's your boy Zap King, the Giant Robots, and welcome back to Super Robot Wars Alpha 3. Previously, we ignored everybody and everything that happened and decided to say, meanwhile, out in deep space, where we currently have Macross 7 and Ideon becoming a thing. I thought I had something more clever to say, and then I lost it like mid-syllable. So let's shoot some robot. Deep, deep out there in space. Bess is having it out with Max, trying to get him to believe that the Solo folk did not understand how the Solo ship works, nor that they deliberately warped everyone all the way out here. This was not on purpose. Max finally agrees to write the incident off as an accident, but only among themselves. That this wasn't an accident is going to wash through at large. After all, Max had just been separated from the rest of his fleet. Max is placing both ships under his jurisdiction and informs Bess that as the highest ranking survivor from Solo, he has the responsibility to his crew. Max is of course planning to help out the best of his ability, but seeing as how Bess is one of the long lost Mega Road comrades and all. Bess draws up short when Max says it's been 35 years since the attack by unknown foes that drove the Mega Road fleet apart, saying that it was a mere 2 years. This has Max totally stunned, and he tells Bess that he wants to more thoroughly investigate that, and asks Bess that he keep the time slip between the two ships a secret for now. In any case, calming the various civilian members of each crew is top priority, and they'll have to figure out what to do later. Bess disconnects. Max ponders how 35 years of quiet, so dramatic a fashion. Oh, what the fuck? But the uproar continues. Maria calls up and says she wants to know why she wasn't part of the discussion with Bess as a civilian representative aboard the ship. She accuses him of information laundering, but he tells her, oh, Maria. Yeah? I don't remember what it was. I'm going to leave it as Miria for now, just because I don't really remember. He accuses him of information laundering, but he tells her it's a question of need to know under these emergency circumstances. They may be about to face a calamity far worse than they did 35 years ago. Miria requests data on the aliens that we just butted heads with, and Max says that the Solo ship is digesting that data even now. What it boils down to is, we all know shit. Yeah. Maria asks him to prioritize rejoining the Macross 7 fleet, saying that it is her duty to put the safety and peace of mind of the citizens first and foremost. She doesn't want to abandon our long-lost comrades per se, but she does request that Max try to keep their disturbances to a dull roar, so the civilians can finish returning to their daily lives. As she hangs up, Max frowns and realizes just how much Miria, the ace pilot, has languished under these 35 years of being cooped up. Over on the Solo ship, Shell reports to Bess that this space vessel, in addition to its antimatter drive, has another something at its core which is well beyond her ability to analyze. She tried to get the computer to help her decrypt more of the Six Culture's writings, but so far, no avail. All the text seems to be in some sort of jargon. Bess isn't in the much mood to wait, and Cheryl says that with time we may need to come to understand how the gauges work, or why the DS Drive event even occurred. Bess is impatient with this, worried that the enemy might attack in the meantime. Jolliver is getting the hang of the controls and figures he might even be able to figure out the DS Drive, but when Cheryl points out that there are no aliens around to interfere with the investigation, Bess points out that the aliens could just follow with their own DS Drive. Says that she hates men who insist on being pessimistic. Marsha, intent on kicking alien ass, asks Cosmo if he intends to go on piloting the robot. Just then, a stowaway is located. Perhaps some alien spy? What they've busted is Karana and her eye-catching wardrobe. Busy playing with the little baby and try not to look too ignorant about the Logo Dao, aka Solo people's ways. Just then, Bess hurries over, telling Karana to turn very slowly to face him. It is very clear that she is not a gun may be pointed at her. She even from Earth? She admits that she is of the Buff clan, which seemed confounding to Bess for a moment, who was expecting a four-handed, six-legged, slimy monster of sorts. I don't know, but... well, maybe just the horns, or wings. Or giant, or robotic, or a non-standard humanoid. However, says that Best people seem to have a wide contact with other races. Best replies that his homeworld had been invaded plenty over the last 10 years, but when making contact, what matters are the nerves. She finds him a wonderful man, and he a wonderful woman. What? But he's still going to have to imprison her for now. Sadly admits that he just doesn't have a choice now, does he? Ideon's weird. I mean, for the sake of having watched a pretty sizable review on Ideon and nothing more, everyone in Ideon is kind of weird. Or so the reviewer said. Is soured fucking powder at the bottom. So, the sloshing that I'm hearing. I got a drink from this. I guess it's not a new place. It's new to Texas Colony. But they just rolled out a peach ring flavored energy drink that they make in-house. It's like, man, it's even got like a little bit of sour taste to it. And I just noticed at the bottom that there is a white substance, or white crystalline substance, that looks very much like the sour, sugary coating things that you find on sour candies, such as, oh, you know, peach. Anyway. This baby on screen, Rue, has ceased to... it just won't not stop crying. Apparently, the author writes, is an angst detector. Angst detector, baby Rue won't stop crying. Maybe she needs a lullaby. Just in a rather enthusiastic sort comes over to play her said lullaby. However, it's not your standard lullaby. Listen to my song, baby! The J-Rock, it's not a lullaby, it's fucking J-Rocker. It makes a tremendous racket. But the baby's tears have stopped. The baby is now hype! This newcomer observes that even the baby seems to understand his music more than anyone else. Telling the crew if they want to know his name, they need to come by City 7 and hear his music for real. Planet Dance has ended. Back on Macross 7. Basra's dumbass is late for rehearsal, much to Mylene's annoyance. She hotly reminds him that this is a new stage in Fire Bomba's history. Takes umbrage when he casually tells her to not get too excited and screw up the rehearsal. Ray, the bassist, plays diplomat, pointing out that Basra never fails to get it on for a show. Basra tells Ray that preparations are all set, and the group is ready to rock. Their colleague, the drummer, speaks nothing. Stage 17. Discord. Harmony. Misa is rather sad that we've got to abandon Solo so soon after finding it. Sally adds that although space is vast, habitable planets are rather hard to come by. Exodore reminds him that it's their job to find another planet suitable for becoming Earthling's new homeworld. Max says that the crew must never forget the day that they left Earth. Of course, you know, that most of them were born on. Oh, hold on. You're saying that they must never forget the day that they left Earth, but of course most of them were born on the Macross 7 and never actually seen the Earth. Meanwhile, Exodore has been exerting his considerable brain power to try to remember where he's heard the name Ideon before. Excuse me. I have to lean in and address the microphone before. Gate, please. Trying to say I have to lean in before I can address the humming noises. What direction is my microphone is not? Okay, that's why. Can never find a comfortable position for my microphone. Maybe this will be better. I'm projecting forward rather than trying to project sideways. My bad. Its reverie of thoughts are interrupted by the Buff Clan, who have somehow followed us across hundreds of light years. You know, that thing that Vess was worried about. Max orders his ship undock from City 7 to let them evacuate to a safe distance, not waiting for civilian permission under these times of crisis. It is its own unit. He then orders Diamond Force to sortie. Their only protection from the rest of the fleet is elsewhere. The boys. Docker wants to get this battle done quickly so he can go see the beauty aboard the solo ship. Gamlin doesn't want to hear any of that shit. Kinryu tells him that the military spent a lot of money on their training, their equipment, their diet, their sleeping quarters, far more than a normal soldier. He says that if he will not let them flush all that money down the drain by dying needlessly, let them not dishonor the Diamond Force. Hi. Meanwhile, the Ideon also pops off, though Cosmo isn't too familiar with the controls just yet. The Buff Clan, for their part, are looking forward to kicking our ass and getting cut out our back. But not quite in that order. Our skill point for the day. Defeat all foes in 4 turns. So, as is tradition, welcome to the team, Maximilian Genius. Can I find you by scrolling and not taking 500 years? It's the wrong way. Oh, 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 there we go. Ah, da 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 da. Alright. Maximilian Genius has Genius. Have Will on Evasion? Really, that's weird. Okay. Support Attack level 2. And Commander level 2. As... Man, I always forget the name of that damn spell. They call it something different in every game too. That doesn't help. Intuition. Which, why am I getting confused? What do they call it in compact color that I'm also playing right now? Sense. It's the same thing, but different. Intuition. You have Intuition, Focus, and Snipe. You have a critical rate of plus 20%. Currently. Best is now over here on the solo ship. Movement range plus 1, critical plus 10%. Do we have XO? No XO. But let me use some of your screening though. Definitely. Oh, I can hit. Sweet. Let's begin. Squad up. Oh, you have some pilots. Hello, Exodor. Scan, lock on regular guts. Let's see if I can't guess names based on what was going on earlier. See. This is Misa, I suppose. Axel Bless, or maybe Cheer. And good luck. Sally, which I can actually kind of read. Sadi also has Scan. Why do we need two people with? I guess that's her nature. It's fine. Trust, focus. Guess what though? Oxen. Boat in here. Their movements are strange. Max seems to realize that one of those enemies is planning to deliberately latch onto the solo ship, either to seize control or perhaps free somebody aboard it. I think they know. Focus fire on that guy, that one dude. FU in particular, Zigmac.
あのような機体、ものの数ではない。攻勢はこちらが上だ。やれるぞ。倒せなかったのを後悔するんだな。こちら D1、各機は3回して攻撃を開始せよ。
Get out of here, dog. What we got? Do I get support? Yes. Give it from the boat. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Focus. Somebody. 10 for focus. Lock it in. Exit door. You in particular. That's a squad. This is fine. Ah, squad. Out of range. He does something. Huh. I don't see your name written anywhere. I'm gonna try to find his name real quick. 1 second. Damid, like David, but with an M. Damid is down. Go take a nap. Go back to base. Hell yeah. Gambling, level up. Yes. Pick off thy allies.
あんな小さな奴らなど蹴散らしてしまえ。
ダイヤモンドフォースの相手にはならんな。
Post move, of course we have to use it. All the bridge.
貴様らにこのような行動は理解できない。
Nice though.
我らの意地を甘く見るな。異星人の間に集中攻撃を。
この程度のダメージ、物の数ではない。弾幕を厚くしろ。これ以上敵を近づけさせるな。
Nice.
重機動メカを落とすにはこうするんだ。
コスモ、右にも。
自分でやれ。
個人名、よくもやってくれる。こちらの射程外とは。
Get punched.
巨人といえど所詮はメカだ。壊せるぞ。当たった。カーシャ、何やってんだ。
敵の動きが速いのよ。
バククランめ。これ以上好きにやらせてたまるか。
Aw, man.
当てられると思ってた。残念だったな。
Should be the last animation we need to watch.
敵は大きい。よく狙えば当たってくれる。
バトルセブンの損傷警備。システムに異常は見られません。
ならばまだいけるな。
艦長、攻撃準備完了しました。
目標最終確認。撃て。
Everything is missiles.
ここまでか。
doing a good job of defending each other. Gambling, go. Oh, I don't get to pick who I target? Huh. Ah, yes. Okay. Just to put the music on.
ヒデ様を狙ってきたか。来るぞ、かりゆし砲を。はい。ダイヤモンドフォースに続け、攻撃を。
Yeah. That's an item. Level up for gambling. Counter. Skill point. Get. Alright. DJ is worth an analyzer. He somehow still plants a tracking device on the solo ship as he bails out. Whoop. Goodbye. Worse, you remember that thing from 35 years ago? That mysterious foe that had attacked 35 years ago, allegedly, reappears. Before anyone can manage to react. Oh wait, no. Max. Yeah, no. Max orders everyone to show them how unbreakable our will is. Aha. Where did they show up? Over here? New foe, who this? I can get the solo ship involved.
大丈夫だ。
Axel. Damn it. I pushed the wrong button to mute. Counter! Missed. Damn. Barriers deleted. Damn. Ooh, that gauge is spilling. Whatever, that guy gets a spell. I was trying to read his name and say, I'm not going to spend all that time on that. Bess gets support level 2. Support attack level 2. Huh. Gigiru feels some high-level spiritua from our people and resolves to drain it as quickly as possible. So he goes straight for Docker. Oka! It would appear that he has drained Docker's willpower. Max begins to realize this is going to be a repeat of what happened 35 years ago. Well, before anyone else can react to this, Gigil tries to go for the Ideon next. Yeah, no. Gauge up. No, you filled the gauge, sir. You did you did wrong. Back down. The gauge hyping up fends him off temporarily. Perhaps he has finally found a worthy foe. City 7 is having the time of their lives at a Fire Bomba concert. Everybody is okay. Hyping it up. Although, the concert doesn't get to last for too long. Shell down has been ordered, meaning that an attack from outside has become expected. The starlight is hidden. Well, there goes Basra's mood. Fuck that. The thought of fighting disturbs Basra deeply. But Brunhilde, just like, nah, keep playing, dog. The rest of the band is ready to rock, but Basra's like, nah, hold up, I gotta do something though. Basra runs off, leaving Mylene pretty damn upset, not knowing what Basra's doing and feeling like that he just abandoned the whole band. However, Ray is busy piping footage of the outside world into the arena's monitors. As Mylene stares in disbelief, Ray mentally tells Basra to get out there and make them hear his song. Just as Max is planning to do something? An unidentified vehicle with no IFF pops in. Let's go. Max seems to recognize Boston as Crimson Valkyrie. Boston's been waiting for this shit for the longest. Listen to my song! Basra ignores all warnings. Even Gamlin's crying like, yo, get off the battlefield, you dip! However, Basra plays from his cockpit. Gamlin tells him to cut off that damn noise. It is actively fucking with Geijo's spirit, Gage. Hey, the kids recognize that shit. That's hype. Gamlin continues to try to warn Basra to get his ass off the battlefield or he'll get shot down too. Don't care. It's no wonder this guy is trying to be the next Lin Min Mei, a legendary idol who managed to stop a battle 35 years ago. Huh? Kinryu orders Gamlin to ignore the interloper and concentrate on thy foe. Oh, I can't touch him. He's not on my control. He is third party. Right? And he is ally, but he is third party. Hello. Ekibasara. Ooh, you have a unique skill. Let's go. Huh? Ooh. You might have some shit that's not listed. Nope. Found it. Prevail level 4. Morale limit break. Predict and shield defense level 2. Not Axel. Focus, lock, invincible, and another spell I don't recognize. That's gotta be, but it's not. Trying to recognize it. Not rouse. Passion. What is passion? Gain 10,000 sound energy. This is a gimmick we don't know about. Squad leader bonus of song energy at time of sortie plus 20,000. What is this sound energy? These are the mysteries. Everybody! Are you functional? No, you are out. Morale 50. He done. Fight it out. Oh, you have regular numbers.
ほう、雑魚どもとは違うようだな。ダイヤモンドフォースをなめるな。ダイヤモンドフォースに続け、攻撃用意。奴らにこのマクシミリアン・ジーナスの戦い方、存分に見せてやる。今日のところは引いてやる。
Boom. Done. You're down. But once we shoot down Gijiru,
よし、これより我が艦はトランスフォーメーションを行う。
Macross 7 shall transform.
トランスフォーメーション
They don't know.
関係各位に通達急げ。
Max is going to show them how the true genius fights.
了解。
いよいよ本領発揮ですな。
Macross 7 transformation. Transformation. Hatsudo. Now what the fuck are they talking about? Transformation. All that pomp and circumstance were. The Macross transformed. Transformation complete. Macross attack.
奴らにこのマクシミリアン・ジーナスの戦い方、存分に見せてやる。
Didn't even have to do it myself. Problem was solved for me. Ichigeki Hisatsu Macross Cannon. Your boat, your plane, your boys, they done. So take a nap. Get out. I left some money on the table, but it's fine. However, after the Macross attack, Boss was like, bruh, I was... But my song, though. Basra has lost his hype. Gambling's mad. Doesn't matter. They're not going to get along. Who cares? Whatever. Back at the concert, everyone's getting kind of bored. The music kind of stops, and nobody just wants to watch a Valkyrie fly around. Finally demands to know why Ray isn't more worried about Basra. And he says blithely that if he had started worrying about Basra, his health would have failed in short order. They too eventually slowly leave the stage. But Ray thinks to himself, Basra, just do your thing, bruh. Do what you gotta do. Sing your song. Meanwhile, Docker has been reduced to a near catatonic state. One that doctors do not know how to cure. Just like the victims of the previous Mega Road assault. Though rather unscientific, the doctor says it's as though they've lost the will to live. Max greets Bets in his quarters, reintroducing himself as a senior officer of the Macross 7 fleet and captain of the Battle 7. Best had heard of Maximilian the Genius, who explains that there must have been something like black holes to interfere with the passage of time between the two groups. There seems to be no other explanation. Although Max can't shake the feeling that it was somehow caused deliberately by someone or something. He wants Best's opinion on what to do next. The Mega Road feed is all about finding fertile ground for the seeds of life from Earth. Direct contact with Earth is forbidden lest our enemies learn of its location. And at the same time, there is a duty to deal with any large-scale threats, just like the STMC. You know, space-time monster something. I don't remember what it's called. The monsters from Gunbuster. This means that we cannot leave these soul-sucking enemies alone. Our only option is to physically return to Earth, partially since City 7 can't last in space forever, and other partially to warn of the new threat. Of course, doing this would also increase the danger to the Earth itself, but it's a risk worth taking in Max's mind. He asks for Best's opinion since he too has civilians to look after, and tells him that circumstances afford him a little time for deliberation. Little time. The hope is ahead for the Brazilar, a colonial waypoint some 1,200 light years from Earth, and get a warning on its way. Best wants to accompany the Macross 7 that far at least, and then take stock of the situation. In the meantime, he plans to interrogate his prisoner of the Buff Clan. Max asks him to start with what the clan is doing in Solo in the first place. Elsewhere, Gelpelnich orders Gigil to collate his data on the strange spiritual obfuscating enemy he faced and begin an investigation. Gigil has a question for him. Why? In 500,000 years of being able to drain spiritual from living beings, is this the first time he's ever failed? And one of the strange fleet, which he's also heard is under investigation. Gelpelnich tells him that he's been having a dream lately. A dream of limitless spiritual, without the need for a host to drain it from. Aww. He knows it's not a mere dream or something realizable, and tells him that much will depend on the results of these investigations. Digil, who loves running prey to the ground, can't figure out what he's talking about, but Gelpelnich is very interested in making sure that his spiritual farm should succeed. And again, I wasn't pushing the tank buttons. Next time, we take one more round with the boys in deep space. Good night, space.